Good afternoon, everyone. Let me take this opportunity to welcome you to our lesson. Our lesson is about music. The area that we want to learn is how to construct major scales using sharps. This comes after one of my followers has requested me to teach how we can construct these major scales, because we have just been talking about major scales. For example, the scale of G major, the scale of D major, we have the scale of F major, and many more. But how do we construct these scales? So this lesson, I hope it will be of high benefit to teachers, learners, and us who are music lovers. So don't pass without commenting or liking this video, because it is of high value to me. So let's start. For us to construct these major scales, there is somewhere we need to start from. So we are starting from the major scale, that is the C major scale. The C major scales. The scale of C major is a scale that follows or obeys the rule of tone, and semitone, as you can see. So you find that this scale, it doesn't have any accidental, that is sharp or flat. From C to D we have tone, D to E it's a full tone, EF it's a semitone, then FG it's a tone, GA it's a tone, AB it's also a tone, then BC it's a semitone. So the scale has to be divided into two chords, that is lower tetrachord and upper tetrachord. Remember, the scale has 8 letter names, so we are dividing into two equal parts, that is a half, 4/4. That's why you find that we have from letter C to letter F, that's a lower tetrachord. Then from letter G to letter C, that is upper tetrachord, because this one is going to help us very much. So after dividing your scale into lower and upper tetrachord, now we want to create or construct the first scale from this scale of C major using sharp. And for you to construct this scale, there are some rules that you are supposed to follow. And the first rule is that divide the scale, that is the scale of C major, into upper and lower tetrachord, as we have done up there. Then we will come with the two sections, the lower tetrachord bearing 4 letter names and the upper tetrachord bearing 4 letter names. Then after that, name your letter names for the way I have named mine here. We have 1, 2, 3, 4. That is lower tetrachord. Then we have from G, it's 1, 2, 3, 4 up to C. It's upper tetrachord. Now, the second rule, it says that for us to construct the second scale from the scale of C major, we start from the first letter name of the upper tetrachord. First letter name of the upper tetrachord, and our first letter name from the upper tetrachord is G. So we are going to pick letter G to start our new scale. So our new scale is here. It's G, A, B, C, D, E, F, G. So that's our new scale, and we call it the scale of G major. That's the scale of G major. Now, after coming up with these scales, you are supposed to check, does it obey the law of tone and semitones? So let's see. From G to A, it's a full tone. AB, it's a full tone. BC, it's a semitone. So you find that in the side of the lower tetrachord, it's obeying that rule. Now let's go to the side of the upper tetrachord. From C to D, it's a tone. DE, it's a tone. EF, it's a semitone, and FG, it's a tone. So you find that this upper tetrachord of this scale, it doesn't follow that rule. So there, it's where now we bring in the accidentals, and the accidental that we are going to use here is a sharp. Remember, the function of this accidental is that they lower or raise a note by a semitone. So let's see. And maybe for us who like shortcuts, for us to know the letter of the scale which will bear the sharp, it's easy. You just count 7 steps. So it starts from G, A, B, C, D, E, F. So F is our 7th letter. So we'll be sharpening this 7th letter so that this scale can obey that rule of the tone and semitone. So you find that when you put F here, it's going to raise the position of EF. Remember, it was a half on the original scale, but after introducing sharp here, it's going to add another half here to make it a tone, a full tone. Then it's going to affect now the space or the position of FG. Remember, FG, it was a full tone. So introducing a sharp here, it's going to lower it by a half. So it's going to lower it by a half so that it's going to remain a half. Remember, it's 1 minus a half, it's a half. So that we can have here a semitone. So that's how we construct these major scales. Now, if you are with me, can you construct for me the third scale after G major scale? Which scale are we going to construct next? Can you construct that under the comment section? Thank you for watching this video, and thank you for commenting and liking it. I'll appreciate if you share it also. Thank you very much.